Hello world and welcome to Coding After Effects. And in this quick tip, I want to show you how to soft lock your layer. And the reason why you want to soft lock your layer, if you've ever been in a situation where you have a background layer and you make a mistake and click on it and you try to move, you end up moving the background. So what most people do is they come over here, they lock it. This way, if they click inside of their composition, they don't end up make a mistake in moving their background layer. But this comes with a few problems. One, you can't select your background layer at all. So if you want to do any type of modifications to it, like through effects, you can't do so. And if you try to go down to your transform and let's say you want to scale this down, you can't do so. So the other way around this is by soft locking. And to soft lock, you bring up your position, alt click on position to bring up expressions. Since I want this to be at a default position, I'm going to take the value that's over here and I'm going to put it inside of my expression editor. So 960 by 540. And I'm going to click out. Now if I try to move this background, it's not going to move at all. And I can still come in here and I can scale it or descale my layer. I can mess with the opacity. I can rotate it. I can do a lot of things. I can go inside of my effects and I can give this layer effect color control. I can get rid of it. And while this technique is really good, it's not perfect. So one of the weaknesses of this technique, if I click on the actual background layer and then I try to move my text layer, it's not allowing me to do so. And that's because the background layer is in the way of the text layer once you click on it. I know that seems kind of silly, but once you click on it and there's a layer on top of it, it's hard to actually click on that layer that's on top of that layer that you click on. So to get around this, you can just click on the layer that you want to move or control. And there's another way around this too. If you click on the background layer and you press Shift Control A, that deselect all the layers in your composition, and then you can move or select that layer. One last weakness to soft locking is if I select the background and move and I come down to my expression and disable my expression, you can see the background move. And the reason for it is you can still mess with the position of the background layer, but it's just not going to show because your expression is enabled. So that's just something to keep in mind. And if it's just a background that covers the whole composition, then this shouldn't really be a big issue. Just right click and go to reset and reset the position, and it should take you back to your default position. And that's all for soft lock. If you want to learn more about coding in After Effects, subscribe to my channel, or you can look at some of my older videos that have more on expressions and Ascend script. Until the next time, peace out, world.